we start going. CER. Okay.
Evidence reasoning.
Very good. You know something. Claim, evidence, reasoning.
Celery, antelope.
No. Okay. So here's what you have to do. Listen. What?
I turned my computer on at 21%. I believe just went on a turn.
Sorry. Okay, here was your guys' question. So your question for this was, is the Alka-Seltzer rocket, basically is what you were trying to do, is the Alka-Seltzer rocket a chemical change or a physical change? That was your job. Okay? We're going to take this a little bit further than that, but that was the first part of it that you guys were trying to figure out, if it was chemical or physical. You're going to make a claim then from that statement. You're going to say the Alka-Seltzer rocket is an example of a blank, okay? Physical or chemical change, whatever you believe, okay? Evidence. You're going to provide evidence that says this is how this is a chemical change, or this is how this is a physical change. Your reasoning then comes back and backs that up and says, because this means this and this means this, okay? So you're going to have 3 pieces of evidence, okay? Your reasoning needs a particle diagram.
What?
Yup. Okay, so for today, here's what you want to start, because we're not taking the whole time on this. Here's what you want to start. You need to start talking about evidence, and you can talk to other people. You are all scientists right now, and you can talk to other people and go, what did you see? What did you notice? What do you think? What are you leading to, physical or chemical? If you need to go run another little experiment, okay, I'm out of the Alka-Seltzer tablets, but I have the homemade version that I made. What did you notice right away about the homemade version versus the tablets?
It's easier to make it blow. Homemade is better work.
So you said it made it easier. Why do you say it's better?
Because, I don't know, well, it's easier to put more in at least.
Okay, so you thought more was better?
Yes.
Okay.
Except for water. Less water.
Okay, so right now with this, we've got a statement that more of the solids leads to a better reaction. Okay, RXN means reaction. So whenever you see us write RXN, it means reaction. Okay, so that's a statement. I'm not saying if it's true or false, that's a statement that we've made so far. Anybody else have anything else that they think that they noticed from the Alka-Seltzer tablet to now?
Dissolved into a gas.
Okay, so you just said dissolved into a gas.
So chemical, because we made something new.
No, but remember, dissolving was what?
I don't know. Physical.
Physical. That's evidence for physical then, if you're saying it dissolved into a gas.
Well, it dissolved into water. I don't know if it went to a gas.
These are the things you guys want to try to figure out. So there was bubbles.
Bubbles are made because it was turning into a gas.
And then the gas made the lid.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then the gas made the lid. Gas made
I did that more.
lid explode.
I did it.
Okay, anything else that you guys can think of right now? All right, so let's think. You need your claim. You need to say if you think it's physical or chemical. I'm going to show you a video here really quickly before I let you have a few minutes to experiment. Now, experimenting in my room is different than outside because you cannot just make a huge mess and send things sailing across my room. There are days that is okay. Today is not one of those days, okay? So what you need to do is try to figure out how you're going to do this to decide if you've got enough evidence. Your evidence, I need 3 pieces of evidence. So you're going to say this and this and this, that equals this and this and this. Like I need 3 different pieces of evidence. You can't make one statement and call it good. And then your reasoning has to include a particle diagram, like what we looked at before. So you're going to have to show me that this turned into this. Now, here's what I'll give you when you get to reasoning. These are called SNATOMs. SNATOMs are little molecules or little magnetic atoms that we can put together and make molecules. So what I can do when you get to the reasoning, I can build you what the sodium bicarbonate and citric acid look like. Okay? If you're telling me there was a gas produced, you can restructure those and see if it's possible that a gas would have come out of that. Okay? This would be a piece that could help with your particle diagrams. So you could actually use these instead of drawing out particle diagrams if you want and take a picture of it. It's your call. Some people like to draw them, some people like these because it's easier to see what's going on. All right. Do you want to go talk, test first, or do you want me to show you the one video?
Video.
Show the video? Okay. So I have to remember, I don't know, I don't have my watch on, sorry.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Johnny. Turn around. What?
Okay.
Wasn't that important, huh?
Well, no, I wasn't gonna answer it, I just didn't want it to make noise.
What if it was the school nurse?
Then,
Like at your kid's school and they broke down.
then they call this one.
Then there's zombie. Someone broke in the building, they cut off the phone lines.
How did it be ringing?
Yeah.
That's your person.
That's our first.
They cut off the cellular.
No,
Probably
they
like
cut it off,
lines.
right? Don't digital.
They destroyed it. The digital airways.
There's only one.
Digital
They
airways.
broke the digital airways.
They just cut
And
it
let out an EMP. That sounded like the drums.
Tonight,
Or
I'm eating
camel.
roasted cauliflower tacos with
Nice.
spicy chipotle sauce.
Taco Bell.
Thank you. Oh, I wasn't ready.
You want cheese to go with that wine?
That's funny. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, you
Please
know.
welcome science
Okay, hold on.
expert Kevin Delaney, everybody.
Jimmy Fallon.
I usually just get out of the Teresa Greenfield.
Jimmy Fallon. Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, thanks.
Blow up. That's yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Something's about to explode. Yeah. Something is. Yeah. So I.
You can't use it as evidence.
With claim evidence reasoning, you have to have more things. So if one of your things is going to be evidence, we watched the thing on the internet and it said this and this.
Please welcome.
Okay, so you could use it, but it can't be your whole thing because you can't say that what he said. Notice he even stumbled on his words there at the end. So the reason we do this is sometimes you might do some research. Your research is only as good as you, okay? Because what you find on the internet doesn't mean anything. It depends on what do you know, what do you take from it. So Johnny said, hey, he said that there was carbon dioxide gas. Then you know what? That would be one of those things to build and see if it's possible that CO2 can come out of that or not, okay? So here's your first thing. You've got a few minutes to talk to your partners, go test anything that you want to, okay, and see if there's anything that you're noticing, see if there's anything that you missed. If you don't want to test it in the little vials, you can test it in a test tube, okay, or a beaker. Now, what do you know that CO2 gas will do with a flame?
Ka-chow.
Ignite.
It'll ignite?
I've witnessed.
I don't know.
Boom! Giant explosion.
Okay, so hold on.
I'm just assuming that's why you're telling us to be careful.
No, I'm just, what? in the
Oh
world?
yeah, you want to
Dang,
Trust
that-
me, shark,
that-
trust
That would be my volleyball girls. Okay. Hold on. I gotta stop. So you guys said that we needed to figure out what CO2 gas will do. So I'm gonna write on here HCl.
I don't think that mark was broken.
HCl is hydrochloric acid. Okay, that's the red one right now. The reason it's red is because I put universal indicator in there. Universal indicator tells you, so Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Red is acid, violet is base. So it tells us how strong a pH, not how strong, sorry, it tells us where it lands on the pH scale in terms of is it acidic or is it basic, so I know if I have to worry about it. So acid is corrosive. It's corrosive to your skin. So I put the universal in there so people look at it and go, hey, that's red, stop, going to die. So this is currently the acid. Sodium bicarbonate is known as NaHCO3, okay? So what happens is you're gonna get water, carbon dioxide, and you're gonna get salt. left over from the reaction. So this reaction, and I'll check and make sure everything's balanced and good. Everything's balanced and good. So there's my reaction. Remote people. There's my reaction. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and do it after I light the burner,
Oh.
because you guys said that we needed to be concerned about this gas.
It's gonna be like cook a stick or something.
Okay. So I'm going to put some baking soda in there.
Some.
Sodium bicarbonate is baking soda.
Whoa.
Okay.
Smells stinky.
Okay, we got a definite gas going here.
Exploded. It bubbled up on the inside.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. CO2.
Get some more.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Oh,
Interesting.
Why
So
retarded?
let's do it again.
I said retarded.
So put some more in there, and then we put the match. Oh wait,
oh my god. The gas takes the
Is that what fire extinguishers are?
some are made of CO2. Okay, now the ones in my room, no, because they have to be for a chemical thing. We'll do it one more time.
No, I didn't. I said retarded.
Well, my friend's fire extinguisher is CO2. It's not really bad. You can barely even breathe.
Notice it goes out very quickly. Okay, so listen, here's the thing. CO2 gas is the extinguisher. It means that it will put out flames. So if you are trying to back yourself up, now look at this. This would definitely be a chemical reaction because we took things, mixed them around, and got 3 new products. So if you go run a mini experiment, bring a lit match to it, and if the gas that you produce from these goes out, what did you make? CO2, a chemical reaction. That gives you some evidence, which that gives you some reasoning. Okay? All right. You guys have a few minutes to talk to each other, test what you need to. If you're getting the Bunsen burner going, talk to me, okay? So I can help you with that whole thing. And then we'll bring it back together and talk about how you guys are coming up with your claim evidence reasoning, okay? Go ahead and go.